Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Countryman rich and bad, sick and mad. Them other flag of the bitch and fag. Ride out the young with big flag. Pull up, jump out of the Nissan mad. Countryman step with the shoes of puppy. You might see him on the news and make no stop it. Him love stepping can't settle him feet. Ring double and I call police. Send loose shot people in my bar for peace. Don't get Trinidad president's a fucking beast. Fucking beast. Fucking beast. Countryman rich and bad, sick and mad.
It's countryman again. Just I lick you with some wisdom, and I lick you with some knowledge. You gotta take inside your brain. It says, son, I've learned a lot out of reading people's faces. No matter how them are going, like them original, them fake. You gotta know when to walk and know when to run and know when to fall and know when to stand.
With full force. With 19 murders in just 8 months, Farley Augustine says it appears the police are losing its fight. He wants officers to turn Tobago upside down to find those responsible for the bloodshed.
We have been talking too much. We have had too many meetings. We have had too many strategy plans that have not been fully executed, and we need to get it executed fully. I am at the point where I am saying to the TTPS that the island as a whole is becoming a little impatient and really want to see the fruits of their strategy and need to see the fruits of their strategies sooner rather than later.
Now, that's the secretary of Tobago, because you know Trinidad and Tobago is a twin island, and Tobago sort of have their own little mini government which answers to the bigger government, the federal government in Trinidad. But this guy right here, this politician, yeah, it looks like him now play, and him finally came out and him addressed the police department directly and said, listen, on a need to start the certain things and get certain things done, and me implore that brother, yeah. But one thing, the strategy of the police, if they're gonna just run in and shoot them up, this, that, no, it's not gonna work like that. The police, them have to really start get some serious intelligence, and them have to start learn how to turn criminals into informants and make them work for them. That is important in fighting crime. Now, with that said, let's go. Now, that's Bobo and Dolly Boss when them do at Dubai, and he was proposing to her. Now, I said I wasn't gonna talk about this, Tina, but I see so much outrageous story to blood clot. I am gonna give my little 2 cents what I think happened, and I have been vlogging about Trinidad for a long time, and I know how Trinidad is. I know the mindset. I know how the man then flex, and it's not hard to tell what happened here. Now, I would like to send condolence to the young lady Dolly Boss and Bobo. You know, everybody know Bobo get in pickup shot, and you know, and it's really, really sad. Now, with that said, I want to go into this because we see what happened, and there is a lot of funky story out there, like this one. It's ties to 6 Boss involvement in Dolly Boss death in Tobago to Rascal. A lot of the, let me say, countryman no do this for views, you know, me do this for really try and make a difference. The sensational tabloid stuff that some of these guys be talking about, boy, it's really crazy. But like me, I tell certain people, not come here so if you want to mix up and blend and tabloidy kind of fucking news. Me no deal with that star. Any tabloid, I'm here the blood clot tabloid. But yo, yeah, story like this, very sensational. I mean, not knock a man, but I think I have an idea of the scenario that really happened down there. You see, Bobo is a 7, you know, from B-Town. That's where Bobo come from. His sister, she my boss. You remember the lady I did a video on with all the gold and money? You understand me? So she had got me in some little issue. Now, this thing right here where happened to Bobo, that's not coming from Tyson them. Let me tell you something about the 6. You see if the 6 them do something, one thing they're gonna do, they're gonna send some cryptic messages online and post about it and talk about it. That's how the 6 operate. That's how the 6 them stay in Trinidad. When them do something, you'll see some 6 come on, even Tyson that come on and give a cryptic message and them thing there. But this right here so is not Tyson them. Now, what do I feel happen? And I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I feel 7 Bobo them. Bobo I try moving, not even so much the 7. Bobo went to Tobago, maybe my family, friends, whoever associate there. Been hustling there and trying to move into other people's territory. And, you know, the man them send a message. Before we move on, I am gonna play a video. And I know this video that I'm gonna play, it's not about gang. And most of y'all seen this video probably. But I have to drop it in this video, yeah. Because, listen, what this man talk about in this video, this, what we're dealing with, Dolly Boss did, this a man you did that, yeah, so people, it's because of the policies that this man is talking about. So pretty much, you know, we are set up to fail in the Caribbean. After you watch this video, you can continue watching what I have to say about Dolly Boss and the whole situation.
The problem with poverty in our country is not that we cannot feed the hunger of the poor, but it is that we cannot satisfy the greed of the rich. And there is a political culture within our society that has already been openly stated and declared that the rich are supported with further economic empowerment in the hope that they create and provide more opportunities for the poor. But that has never been a part of how capitalism works in our society. And there is a company, a Caribbean-based company called CPSO, it's the CARICOM private sector organization. And this company, from what we understand, has been given CARICOM associate member status. Now, again, I'm just being frank and plain, but it's a group of mainly Caribbean white businessmen. They have linked with the African Bank. This Afri-Exim Bank, the African Import-Export Bank, has dedicated $1.5 billion in deposits for loans exclusively for African business interests in the Caribbean. The smallest loan that they're allowing is $5 million US.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
If you divide 1.5 billion by 5 million US dollars, you have the creation of at least 300 new multi-millionaire African businessmen from scratch. 300 new African businessmen in 8 small Caribbean territories. The bank has declared that if Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica just signed the agreement, and that's another misperception. Apparently, government had addressed it and said that the reason the bank is not here is because of a tax situation.
Tax issues, yeah.
But I have it on reliable first-hand information from CARICOM ambassadors that that's not a valid response, because we don't have to open a branch here. We don't have to employ staff. We don't have to have a actual institution physically. All we have to do is sign.
Sign, yeah.
And the bank said they will double the deposits to $3 billion if Trinidad and Jamaica sign, which will give us potentially 600 new startup multi-millionaire African businessmen. But local white Caribbean business conglomerate have been given the privilege to access the African bank ahead of the entire African population of Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. And this is why I say cosmetic consciousness, because it's being blocked.
No, I had to play this video because what this man is saying is facts. And this is why our communities right across the Caribbean is fucked up. You have rich white boy them, the government make them access all kind of programs, grant this, that, while the black people them blood clots suffer that. You see what I'm saying? I've been preaching this for motherfucking years. With that said, let's go continue watching Bobo Yo and Dolly Boss. How do I know this? Well, it's plain as day. Because Bobo, if he was strong and big and I do certain things down there, so he would have him entourage. No man couldn't come so easy and touch him. What happened is him probably I'll get 2 times. Because anytime you see a murder or something like this, somebody will know you or know about you. You understand? Make it happen. So, this is plain to see. Because if him did down there with him crew and I do certain things, you wouldn't see the man them roll out like that. But, because them know, say yo, him want little fryers, and all he might do have a little link, I get some things and I do some things, and then you come down here and want to take over. You know, say, one thing let me telling about Trinidad. I mean, I have a bridging right now. He is a casualty of certain things like that. You see, Trinidad, when it come to people black with them sell weed, and them hustle them coke and them do them things, you think you can come in there and boy you sell and you want, right? Remember me tell you, a dead, you go dead. And when all this story finish and come to bung, me I tell you now, say yo, when I say countryman was right. Because listen, I have proven myself time and time again by saying something and it come true. If any of you watch my vlog from long time, you know say me talk about West Bank keeping a party and make the man them come there and do fuckery. And that's what happened to Plumpy. The man them keep a show just directly for Plumpy and Meds Boss them. You see what I'm saying? And boom. Now, back to Tobago. Like me say, if this was Tyson, it would have been different. A different verbiage would be coming out on the ear. I'm gonna stick to my premise, cause me hear all sort of things, you know. Me hear say this girl, yeah, she and some other female gangster Cause there's a video floating around. Me I tell you, them Trinidad girl are walk listen about Buckland. There's a video floating around with the girl have a big blood clot gun. And then, I don't know if I twerk, she a twerk on the gun. No, a joke me I make. But she a twerk over one camera and you can look up right underneath her. When you look on the video, you can see right through her to her head top. And me here say, them and Dolly Boss kick off. And Ray, this, that. Now me I say, if I saw them girl here, the female gang of Trinidad a roll out, them girl here walk out harder, dead, them a go dead. You understand? So, me find it hard to believe that. My scenario, when me I go with, that me I stick to. You might also come in at the man them town and the man them run him out. Now, how me know that again? And this is a very critical information when me I analyze that yo be me is a profiler, you know. You see, police right now are guard the hospital. Them surround the hospital and a guard it car Bobo in there. So what does that tell you? It is saying, and I'm gonna translate it for you. Post the wall Bobo, you know, come from about here and come and go on like you want to take over and run things. And run, we are going to run you and your blood clot girl out here. Now, that's the translation. When you see them, they are the hospital, it means anywhere you go, you know, to be a go, we are fine you. You understand? And at that, that's it. Certain people can't really see it because y'all is not a profiler. You have to put your mindset in a criminal. You understand? And then you will see. So, with Bobo, you can't even say he was 2 times because I'm quite sure is a man bring him down there and him dead it. Feel like yo everything good, yo be me myself I'ma come from B-Town. No, what that does to you, it put you upon blast, my youth. You understand? And that's why the man them are pre you. See? And that is it. Listen, my name is Countryman. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and click on another video. What me say? Click on another video. I'm out.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.